Hey guys, it's Minseok from KALAS. Yeah, this video is going to be just solely about how I made the song Jealous and how the process went and those kind of stuff. So let's dive right into it. So I'm just gonna talk about basic stuff today. Keep it nice and short. So the intro, just the drums, and the how I started with the track. Just the chorus, maybe different loops, different samples that I make, and what's the differences between the first chorus and the second chorus, and just the outro. So usually when I make a song, I start with chord progressions. So I don't know. For me, like a lot of people would make, start a song with just a drum beat, or a melody, or something like that. But for me, chords just works. Just gives you the whole vibe. Just when you hear that notes, like when you hear those chords, just gives me like just whole like this different ideas of like a melody and a beat that can go with it. So me, I personally start with the chords. So this is the chords. Right, as you can see, it sounds dull, but obviously I did it on purpose. So what it actually sounds is like this. It's more sharp. It's going to be more present. But this is original sound, but obviously I want for the intro, I want it to be just so it's dull and it like gives you the intro vibe. So when it goes into the verse one, it's gonna be more energetic. It's gonna be more solid, more fitting in the mix. So this was the first chord progression that I started the song with. Then I think I used Contact, same chord progression, but just give just different sound to it. So this is what I came up with. Okay, and just this, as you can see, nothing. I already mixed before I made it into an audio. So I just pasted the audio in there, and voila, it's done. I planned to have no vocals recorded in the intro, so I decided to put a just vocal chop, so it kind of fills the space out where the vocal goes. Just put a KALAS tag so they know it's people that listening knows that's us. Okay, so this is how the intro goes, but so there's the first part and the next 4 bars, or was it 8 bars? Yeah, 8 bars. So the second, let's just call it second part of the intro, just sounded so low-key, like feel like something needs to like lift up, bring that energy, prepare for the energy for the first one. So what I decided to do is use some sort of uplifter, just a violin. So I decided to put the violin in. So it's natural, but like it creates that uplifter as it vibe. So let's go to verse one. So the chord stays the same, but so this is a drum loop as itself. Okay. So it's just a drum. This is just the drums itself. As you can see, the kick isn't overpowering. The kick, I purposely just put like EQ'd it as a mid. So I took the sub bass kind of part out. I think about 20 hertz or something. Then I kind of took the like the sharp transient of the kick out as well. So just the mid range of the kick that's present. Just solely because like if there's a lot of sub in the kick, it's just gonna be too boomy for the vocals, I felt. And if it's gonna be too too sharp, like in the transient part, it's just gonna overpower. It's just gonna like just cause a little irritation in your ears, or overpower vocals, should I say. So I took that out and just snare with some reverb in it. So okay, let's go into the bass line. So the bass line sounds like this. So this is how the bass sounds like. So in the bass, I laid it with two sounds. So the one is just a sub bass, 808, just pure sub. Okay. So this is how it sounds like. Obviously, if I just put just 808 there, like sub itself, you would hear it. You would kind of like feel it, but only like when it comes to like big like those subwoofers. Like it's not gonna be present. That's what I meant. Like it's not gonna be present in the song. It's gonna be there. I guess you'll somewhat feel it, but it's not gonna be like, wow, check out that bass. And you can hear the bass line. You can hear the bass line clearly, and it's just groovy. You're not gonna feel it. So I layered it, just another distorted layer of 808 basically. So when you layer those things together, it sounds like this. As you can see, just to have that extra layer of distorted 808 just gives more, like way more presence, like when it comes to bass. That's about it for the bass, and this is how it sounds together. Okay, so as you can hear, the hi-hats and the snares start to come in. So I have a lot of layers, like snare, the offbeat snare, the snare, the hi-hat. It's really like it's panned. Just gives like way more space, and like gives the audience or the listener kind of to imagine where the drum sounds are. Like, oh, so on the left there will be a drum sound, on the right there will be a cymbals or something like that. And even if it's not that, just to pan your drums, like drum elements, it just brings like the sound to be more clear and leave more headroom to the sound. So that's what I did, and yeah, that's about it. So when it comes to the, how should I say, the transition part, I don't know. I made from this sound from the beginning. From this sound, I made two different unique, just the audio file, and from the top one, I made it like super, like I don't know. As you can see, minus 1,200 cents pitch down. This would be my plus 1,200 pitch up. So I don't know if that's 2 octaves or 1 octave, to be honest. But yeah, and when I put those two together, it kind of sounded like Caribbean Hawaiian vibes, Ooh. So I went to make another project file, and I just made a loop, a drum percussion loop. It's not a beat, but just a loop, top drum loop, if you want to call that. And this is how it sounds like with it. So here it just goes back into the original sound. So, and when it comes to verse 2, I want it to be more energetic than the first one. Just because it would be boring to have just same intensity of the song, just going for the full 3-4 minutes. It would be so boring, like listeners wanna something different, something unique, and something fresh to be coming out of the song. So I was wondering if I should do it from the melody or the chords or the drums. So in the end, I decided to do on drums, just because if I do it on chords, I would want to make it like more complex, and that's just gonna be too much for the song. My friend always say less is more, and it's true, and it's just a known fact. So I decided to change the drums, and let's hear it. Actually, just the drums itself. I think this drum sample is a very good example when I was talking about the panning of the drums. So in here, they only pan the hi-hats, but as you can see, like what kind of effect it brings to the whole drum loop, So that's about it. And the bass line stays the same, the chord also stays the same, and that's how it sounds like. Yeah, then it goes into chorus 2. So chorus 2, that's in the beginning I said the difference between the chorus 1 and the chorus 2 is it's this. So the difference 1 is there's a violin. It just brings more atmosphere to the sound. So let's hear it. As you can see, it's there. So that's for the violin, and the difference 2. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me just put it up. I think it's this. So this is just a sample I got from some sample pack, I guess, but I put in the same key, and so put an auto tune on full, and a lot of reverb, because the whole point of the sounds are to have give more space to the song, and also make the sound more filled or packed, should I say. And that's it. And the third element is also the same, literally the same purpose of the other two. It's literally this. So same as the other one, like I put the stereo separation on full. That's how big of a space I wanted. So you won't hear it, but you'll feel it, if you know what I mean. So this just brings more energy to the whole track. So that's it, basically. And that's the chorus 2. Coming to the outro. So the violin part is more present, and the chords are just outro chords. But it's an outro, you still want a different element in the outro. So what I decided to do is put a melody. So first I've just put a string, violin 1 solo melody. This is how it sounds like. But for me, I wanted the melody to stand out, have more transient in it. So what I decided to do is open contact, and just put another vibraphone layered with it. You can hear the difference, hey? You can hear the difference. So I did that, and just another information for strings, I used normal FL strings. It's a stock plug. It's a stock sound or stock plugin that comes with FL Studio. I literally just use that. And that's about it. Okay guys, so that's basically about it. And as you guys can see, like it doesn't have a tons of like processing and those kind of things when it comes to just just sounds. Like one friend always used to tell me less is more, because back in the days when I used to make EDM a lot, all I was thinking is, dude, like I need to make this banging, I need to make this so full, make the speaker want to pop, like get the bass running and all this stuff. So, but when I started to make these kind of songs, what I realized is, like having space and headroom in the song actually brings another vibe and brings another like atmosphere and another layer to the song. So that's what I was aiming for, that's what I was focusing on. And yeah, that's about it. The mastering wise, I used Ozone 8 and Loud Max and just a span. So, but that's about it. And thank you for watching. Make sure that you stay subscribed and click the bell and just like and give us a comment what you thought about it, if we should keep doing it. Because we have a lot of other songs that we made, we released on Spotify and Apple Music and those kind of stuff. And if you guys want us to make a video like this, more on the songs we made, just comment down below and we'll see if we can do it. Thank you guys.
Extra, I'll paint my flavor all over the canvas stained with the color. I'll be your harbor forever. Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I am jealous. I won't say it, but I mean it.